Alright, so I'm going to make a video showing you how I'm going to trellis my squash. So you can see here I have butternut squash, yellow crookneck squash back there, acorn squash, and buttercup squash. And already I planted these, let's see, I planted these on the 17th of March and it's the 22nd of April, so they're about a month old. And you can see the vines are just kind of starting to come over to my peppers, and these are going to get really big. And last year I had a problem with my squash getting mold on them, and I think it's because they didn't have enough air circulation. So what I'm going to do, I've watched a couple YouTube videos on it, and I'm going to build a trellis and I'm going to train them to crawl up. So I went to Home Depot and this is what I did. I got 2 pieces of 10-foot PVC pipe, and then one of them I cut in half, or like at Home Depot they cut it for me. So I have 2 5-foot ends. So my trellis is going to be 5 foot tall and 8 feet across. And then I took the other 10-foot PVC pipe and I had them cut it into 8 feet. And then I got these little street elbow connectors, and these were, I don't know, like 75 cents each. So then that way I'm going to connect them like that. And then I bought just some nylon garden trellis, and this was $3.50, and it's 5 feet by 8 feet. So that's why I had them cut the trellises, or excuse me, that's why I had them cut the PVC pipe into 5 feet and 8 feet lengths. And the PVC pipe I think was $2 per pipe, and then the connectors were, you know, $2 for both of them. This was $3.50. So, and then I also got some 4-foot rebar, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the rebar 2 feet into the ground, and then the top 2 feet I'm going to put the PVC pipe on top of it, so that way if it gets really windy or whatever, it's not going to fall down. I also did get some plumbing tape just in case I need to tape the connectors in case it's kind of wobbly. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and we'll see how it looks. Just wanted to show you guys what it looks like as I'm building this. So this is the net. When it was real tangled, so I kind of had to lay it out. I'm still untangling it down there. And then it has these little strings on the ends of them, and then I'm just going to tie those all throughout the PVC pipe. So it's a lot of knots, but it shouldn't take too long. Alright, just kind of showing you guys the process. So I tied up each corner so that way I kind of could spread everything out. And then what I'm doing is I'm just going through and, you know, looping each around and then tying it up. And then, so what I'm going to do, one side over here, one side over there, one side over here, one side over there. So that way it all is kind of even and it's not pulled too tight to one side or the other. Okay, so I tied everything up and that's what it looks like. And then I took my rebar, I don't know if you can see that, and it's about halfway down in the ground. And then, well, I'll just show you. Oh, I did go ahead and tape that because it was quite loose. So I don't know if I can do this. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this one-handed while filming it. So I'll just put it on and then I'll show you what it looks like after. All right, so we have it up. On the other side, I actually had to get a hammer to get the rebar in because the ground was kind of hard. So then what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if I'll be able to do this while I'm filming, but I'm gonna take each leaf, and I should have started this while they were younger. It's gonna be harder now that the plants are bigger not to break them, but I'm just gonna weave them in and out of each of these spaces. So I'm gonna turn the camera off and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, so this is the final product. I had a couple vines that were really long, and so what I did, I don't know if you can see this, is I just wove them, like I wove it in and out and in and out and in and out. And then what will eventually grow off of these are the big winter squash. So I had one really long one. It was kind of tricky. I wish I would have done this before it got quite so big, but, and then, you know, each morning I'll come out, take a look and see what else needs weaved, and hopefully this will work out pretty good. I'm hoping. And then what's nice is I can continue to use this trellis for sugar snap peas or, you know, cucumbers or whatever. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel.